The Brexit vote has added uncertainty to global markets, but there is a silver lining. Since Britain decided to leave the EU, the price of silver has shot up 18%. That makes it the best performing major asset class since the vote, outshining not just gold, but about everything else. And it's up nearly 50% in 2016 alone. So will silver continue its move to the upside? Joining me now from the CME is Bob Iaccino. He is Chief Market Strategist and co-founder of Path Trading Partners. Bob, thanks so much for being here today.
Anytime, Seana. Happy to be here.
So why has silver done so well since Brexit?
Well, silver tends to track gold in times of turmoil. So whenever there's market uncertainty related to global events, not just economic events, but potential terrorism or wars, or this sort of view that the survivalists have that everything is just going to pot and you got to kind of stockpile the only kind of thing that can represent money if all the paper money was burned in a fire, and that would be gold or silver. The difference with silver, however, though, is the liquidity. There is not as much liquidity in silver trading as there is in gold. So the move up in silver when it's tracking gold is always much more dramatic. It also has a following because it's got a lower base price. So buying 1 ounce of gold will cost you between $1,200 and $1,500. 1 ounce of silver more like $18 to $19. So people think they can have a bigger position if they have less money to invest.
Money managers long silver outnumbered the shorts 10 to 1. That's compared to gold, that's just 2 to 1, and that's according to the CFTC. Do you think money managers will start to take profits and close out their silver positions?
I do, and you have to be very, very careful about it. If you look at a silver chart, obviously the rally started June 24th, the day of the Brexit vote, and really hasn't slowed down from there. But the liquidity problem with silver is the same as the liquidity advantage. In September of 2011, silver lost over 30% of its value in 3 days. That's a dramatic move. You talked about silver being up 50% this year. They lost 30% in 3 days. So you have to be very careful when you're long silver or a silver futures contract. The metal itself you can hang on to, but the futures contracts themselves, when money managers start getting out, those moves can be dramatic and they can hurt the individual trader much more than they'll hurt the money manager.
And where do you see the price of silver headed next?
I really see it going back down to about 19 and possibly even 1805. And then I would see buyers coming in back at that level. You know, over the history of gold since they've been, or, I'm sorry, silver, since they've been tracking it, it's ranged from 5 to 50. So a 50% move up to about the middle of where it's been at its historical highs is going to pull back. So I'm looking for that to be at least 19, but probably around 1805 is where buyers will come in strong.
Bob Iaccino of Path Trading Partners, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
And now it's your turn. Do you think now is the time to buy silver? Let us know what you think in the space below or on the Yahoo Finance Facebook page.